I've poured my heart into every moment we've shared, hoping you'd catch the drift. But here I am, still wondering how you missed the signs I've been sending. I thought I was making my feelings clear with every conversation, but somehow the message never reached you. It's almost like I was speaking a different language. Every shared smile, every lingering glance was a hint I thought you'd easily decipher. But now I realize you may have been too busy looking elsewhere to see me. I believed you'd piece together the moments, the laughter, the unspoken words. Instead, I'm left holding my heart, waiting for you to catch up with what I've been trying to say. I thought if I dropped enough hints, you would understand the depth of my feelings. But I guess sometimes words unspoken can echo louder than the ones shared. It's hard to believe that you missed every subtle hint I dropped. I thought I was being clever, but now I see I was just being overlooked. I've been weaving my feelings into our conversations, but somehow you've missed the fabric of what I've been trying to convey. How did you not see it? I've waited patiently, hoping the hints would lead you to the truth. Yet here we are, and I'm left questioning if you were ever really looking for them. I thought the signs were unmistakable, scattered throughout our time together. Yet it seems you walked right past them without a glance. Every moment I thought would speak volumes instead fell silent, leaving me wondering how many hints I needed to drop before you'd notice. I've tried to express my feelings in subtle ways, thinking you'd pick up on the clues, but I guess my hopes were misplaced. I thought the road to my heart was clearly marked, but you've managed to miss every turn. It's almost as if you didn't want to see where it led. With every word I held back, I thought you would hear the truth hidden beneath. But somehow, my silence was deafening, and you remained unaware. I've been planting seeds of affection in our conversations, hoping they would bloom into understanding. But instead, they've withered away unnoticed. I imagined you'd catch the drift, but instead, it feels like I've been talking to a wall. How could you not see the hints I've been leaving for you? Every time I smiled a little too long or laughed a little too hard, I hoped you'd notice. But it seems my efforts went unnoticed in the chaos of life. I believed you'd see the truth woven into our interactions. Yet, I'm left here, still waiting for you to notice what's been so clear to me. The truth was supposed to be obvious, but it seems my hints were like whispers in a crowded room. How could you not hear me calling out for you? I thought my feelings would be evident, but instead, they've become a mystery I can't seem to solve. Why didn't you see the signs I laid out? Every shared moment was a chance for you to see what I truly feel. But it feels like you were looking at the stars while I was trying to show you the moon. I've spent so much time hoping you'd figure it out, that the hints would spark an understanding, but now it seems I've been playing a game solo. I thought I was making it clear, but perhaps my heart was speaking a different language. How did you miss the signs I thought were so obvious? Every smile I gave you was a piece of my heart left unguarded. Yet, somehow, you've walked away with all the pieces and never even realized they were missing. I can't believe I've been dropping hints like breadcrumbs only for you to walk in circles. It's almost comical how blind you've been to what's right in front of you. With every moment we shared, I hoped you'd catch on, but instead, I find myself yearning for a connection that seems lost in translation. I've been sharing my soul with you in subtle ways, hoping you'd recognize the depth of my feelings, but instead, it feels like my heart has been falling on deaf ears. I thought if I created enough moments filled with hints, you'd naturally connect the dots. Yet here I am, still waiting for you to figure it out. Every silent moment was a chance for you to see the truth. But instead, it feels like you've been distracted, missing the very essence of what I've been saying. I thought the clues were there for you to decipher. Instead, I realize now that I've been playing a game of charades with someone who doesn't even know the rules. Each hint I dropped was a plea for you to understand, but instead, I feel like I've been whispering into the void, hoping for a response that never comes. I've been giving you pieces of my heart in the form of hints, waiting for you to see the whole picture. But now I wonder if you were ever meant to see it. Every word unspoken was meant to guide you closer to the truth. Yet, I find myself still standing here, waiting for you to catch up to what's been so clear to me. I thought I was making it obvious, leaving traces of my affection in every word and every glance, but somehow you missed it all. Now I wonder, did you never see it, or were you just pretending not to? The clues were scattered like pieces of a puzzle, waiting for you to put them together. Yet here I am, still waiting for that moment when you finally realize what I've been trying to tell you all along. I've been hinting at this for so long, dropping little pieces of my heart with every conversation, every look. But somehow, you never saw it. Was I too subtle? Or were you too blind to see what was right in front of you? Every time I spoke, there was a hidden message, a secret truth lingering in the air between us. I thought you'd catch on, but here we are, and you still haven't noticed. I wanted you to understand without me having to say it out loud. But now I see. Maybe I was too afraid to just tell you outright, and that's why you never saw the signs. I can't believe I've spent all this time thinking that you would pick up on the hints. I've woven them into everything we've done, but here we are, and you still don't know. I thought if I gave enough clues, if I dropped enough hints, you would finally see what's been on my mind. But somehow, every sign I gave you got lost in translation. You missed it all. The looks, the words, the moments where I held my breath hoping you would say something, anything, to show me that you felt it too. I thought I was being clever, subtle, leaving breadcrumbs for you to follow. But now I see, you never even noticed the path I laid out for you. I've been standing on the edge, waiting for you to pull me back, waiting for you to see me. I thought you would have figured it out by now, but I guess I overestimated how much you were paying attention. Each hint was a carefully chosen moment, a step closer to what I really wanted to say. But now, I wonder if you ever noticed those moments at all. I was trying to be patient, giving you time to understand what I've been feeling. But now it's clear, all my subtle gestures were never enough for you to catch on. How could you miss it? It's like I've been standing here with my heart in my hands, waiting for you to see me, to really see what I've been trying to say all along. I thought the signs were clear, every lingering glance, every careful word. But now I'm starting to think maybe you just weren't looking close enough. I've been giving you pieces of me, hoping you would put them together. But here we are, and you still don't see what's right in front of you. Every time I tried to show you, I held back just a little, hoping you'd notice the restraint, the effort it took not to just spill it all. But you didn't. I've been shouting it in silence, hoping you would hear the words I couldn't say. but somehow you've managed to miss every single one of them. The hints were always there, scattered like confetti at every chance we had together. How did you not see it? Was I not obvious enough? I thought you would see through me, that the hints would be enough. But I guess I misjudged how much you were really paying attention. I've been holding on to this secret, hoping the pieces I dropped would lead you to the truth. But now I'm left wondering if you ever really looked. Every time I said goodbye, I left a piece of me behind, hoping you would notice. But maybe I was too subtle. Maybe you were too distracted. I've been waiting for that moment, the one where everything clicks for you. But here we are, and I'm still waiting, wondering if you'll ever see it. It's like you've been walking through this maze of emotions, and I've been leaving signs, trying to guide you. But somehow, you've missed every turn. How could you not notice? Every word I've said, every smile I've given you, has been a part of the truth I've been too scared to say out loud. I've been dancing around the truth, leaving breadcrumbs for you to follow. But now I see you never even started the trail. I wanted you to figure it out on your own, to see the truth behind the words I never spoke. But maybe I overestimated how much you were looking. I thought I was making it clear that the hints were there for you to find, but now it feels like you were never really looking for them in the first place. I've been dropping hints like stars in the night sky, hoping you'd notice the constellation they formed. But you've been staring at the ground, missing the whole picture. I thought the signs were there, clear as day, for you to see. But now I realize you were never looking in the same direction as me. It was all there. Every word, every look, every pause. I thought you would have pieced it together by now. But I guess I've been wrong this whole time. I've spent so long weaving my feelings into every interaction, hoping you'd catch on. But now I wonder if I was just weaving in vain.